like, whoa. I mean, these are so realistic.
Yes. Yes. We took all of the bulking and all the teasing out that made toppers and wigs look artificial or synthetic. We dulled down the shine, we took out the teasing, and we did a really natural, realistic amount of hair that falls naturally. So these are based on these haircuts. They enhance your current haircut. But you're right, I'm looking at Jennifer now, and I even said, I saw Jennifer in the hotel, and we were walking. I was like, God, your hair looks great. I said, when are you gonna put your topper on? She's like, no, I'm wearing it. So it even got me.
I mean, it's amazing, and the models are the same way. So let's start, and these are going to be more of that smooth, like bouncy blowout kind of a look. Yes. You want to take us through your choices?
Yeah. So we have the choices here. What these do is they give you the top of they cover the top of your head where everyone needs the volume. Most people aren't looking for extensions or fullness or coverage back in through here. You're really looking through the top. So this is what the topper does. It gives you all that volume and everything just in the top, but this is the 14-inch, which I am obsessed with.
Okay.
We have the 10-inch. Which I love. It's that classic bob. We have the 6-inch, which do not be confused. I'm not wearing one, but it looks like mine. Looks like mine. And this is the 4-inch crop, which we will get to later. This one I created especially for Susie, who's over here, and this is a fantastic side part 4-inch crop.
Okay, so we just got these back in stock. You can see your Easy Pay, 36 to 40 and change on Easy Pay. These are an investment because they look like the real thing. I'd love to see our shades because this is the other thing you wait for. And when you talk about these, in terms of quality, the hair color is one of the most important things, right?
There's 7 to 11 different shades in every one of the colors, but they're based on colors that I'm doing on my current clients. And with Amron, who works here, worked in my Los Angeles salon forever, we made colors that really are the colors I think people want.
Yeah.
So when you choose a color, choose the color. These cover your entire top of your head, so it becomes the color that you choose.
Okay.
So don't look for an exact match. Go for a blend, but the color you've always wanted.
Okay, and then there are your shades on your screen. I know Salt and Pepper is like always sold out.
Always sold out.
So it's back. And we also have the swatches in real life that we can show you too if it helps. I love that you do this.
I mean, they're gorgeous. Well, this is, if you take a look at them, so what I've done on all of these as well is I've done a shadow root. It's something that we do in the salon as well that makes hair look more voluminous, more thick, and we do that on most of the shades have a shadow root, but this is the light golden blonde. You see highlights and lowlights all the way through. This is the light golden blonde. Then we have the medium blonde balayage, a gorgeous color with a little bit more of that balayage technique. The golden blonde, the dark ash blonde, brown blonde balayage, which is your color, which is amazing. And I'm making one for you, by the way. Light ash brown, which is that really traditional, natural-looking brown. Medium warm brown, darkest brown, soft black, which is one shade above black. We have the dark red, the silver, and the salt and pepper.
And then the salt and pepper on the end. So should we go over and then I'll let you lead the way.
Girls? So this is Susie, this is Jennifer, who we met. This is her sister. And when I met with Jennifer, you are wearing, this is the crop that you're wearing. So this is the crop. This is the 4-inch crop that we made exclusively for her that is now available. We started off with the 6-inch, but you can see in the before and after photo, Susie has a lot of hair, but very thin hair. She's been, you know, very courageous, like a lot of women, to share her story with us. But look at the difference in the before and after. So exactly what we're talking about. This gives you the coverage where you want it. Traditional extensions go back in here, and a traditional wig would fill in the entire back of your head. But we have this area. Watch your legs, sorry. But you can see back in here the coverage that she gets, but the topper ends here. So she has all of this ventilation, she has all of this airflow, so she's never gonna get hot. But the way that I've cut them is they're feathered on the edges, kind of tapered, so they blend in seamlessly.
So you could take this to your stylist
100%.
and have them kind of customize it to your cut.
I recommend that you do. They're based on haircuts that I'm doing, but take it and have it customized. Customize it yourself if you feel comfortable.
I was talking to her in person, and I had no idea she was wearing this. I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
It's just so realistic, and you were sharing that you go out in your everyday life and nobody ever knows, and they'll say, I love your haircut, and you're like, should I say something or just, and the beauty is that you have the choice. Like, that is your choice.
Exactly.
And also, how quick are you able to get ready? Because that's got to be like...
Oh gosh, it's cut probably 40 minutes off my routine.
40 minutes has been taken off her routine because of how quickly she's able to put these on. How quickly they go on,
and they stay like this. This is Shannon. Shannon is a great friend of mine who a lot of you may know from social media. She shared her story with breast cancer and being a breast cancer survivor and really having challenges with her hair as she went through recovery and really relying on wigs. And she and I got on a phone call one day and I said, I want to send you one of my toppers, but until I know that you like it, that's just, you know,
and
wait
this is
see.
the 10-inch,
and
right?
This is the 10-inch topper, and this is just a great example. Look at the fullness, all of the density. The texture of her hair has changed, but this gives her that incredible texture, quality, shape, volume in through here. Again, you're getting all of this coverage. And the colors.
So what you see is really the topper.
It's the
topper. And then her own hair is also blending in.
Somewhere underneath.
Somewhere underneath, but you see how it looks like she got her hair freshly colored in the
exactly
after
right.
too, and that's because of the realism of the coloring of these toppers as well. What shade is this?
We will take off
A medium blonde.
Medium
balayage.
blonde balayage.
balayage.
It's gorgeous.
We'll take these off in a minute to show you how easy they are to apply, but I just want to show you, this is her hair underneath. So the entire topper up here is our hair. It covers the area back here where a lot of people recede in the crown. It covers the recedes just in the front. It's an incredibly natural, if you walked up behind her, you would think that was her own hair.
Well, let me ask you this. The way that these are constructed, which I know some of which are handcrafted, parts go into this. Like these are really artfully done toppers, which is why you pay a little bit more. Now there are brands out there that are charging thousands of dollars, so there's a range here. But one of the things that you wanted to make sure was done right is the way the system is going to be placed into the hair, so it's not going to move, but also that it's not creating any bulk or
anything
itchiness
that looks artificial,
or
any itchiness. It's incredibly lightweight. All of the partings are monofilament, and what that means is that every single one of these synthetic fibers that looks and acts like real hair, every one of these is hand-tied in the parting. We went and we put tabs in the recedes to contour to the shape of your head, so it really gives you that area where you need the coverage. It's ventilated through the back and incredibly lightweight for a very easy look.
We see Jody all the time on television. You know, like I feel like our customer knows who Jody is. Are you seeing how gorgeous her hair looks? And is this your hair at the front? So she's taken just a couple, is that like a recommendation?
That is a great tip. So online we've put, if you go and you look at where the products are, then you can click on some how-tos that we've created. You can wear them all the way to the hairline, but what I like to do is wear them just behind the hairline so you can incorporate a little bit of your own natural hair so it looks incredibly realistic.
So Jody just pulled her front two pieces out, and now this looks like totally her hair. I mean, just amazing. And we can show you one of these basically upside down so you can see.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they just clip in, right? It's
just
super simple.
And we really didn't do anything to the model's hair in the after shot. We just clipped these on. I actually looked at Jody a bit earlier, and she had put it on herself, and I was like, okay, you're ready to go.
I was.
So this is actually have one here. So can you show us? Because I'm so impressed with how thin these clips are.
Lightweight. So you can see, if I step to the side, you can see through this.
Breathable.
It's breathable, it's airy, it's very lightweight. You will see your natural scalp color through here.
Which makes it look real.
Which makes it look real. So every one of them, whether they're parted down the center or parted to the side, it's a micro monofilament, all hand tied, one fiber at a time. There's a poly grip slip here that helps to keep it in place. We've pressed the poly grip just in the front so the hair jets forward for a very natural and flat look. You can create a lot of volume with these as well, which we will show you on Teresa.
Yes, but you want it to start out looking natural as you would wake up in the morning and your hair would be flat to your head.
100%.
So then you can
use
build
styling products, but then you can see again the shadow root here that makes it look natural and realistic.
Heat safe.
Heat safe. Once you put them on, they're undetectable, as you've seen.
So we need to talk shades real quick because I know we're getting limited in some of them. Any updates that you need to give me, Sean, on shades? Do you want me to go through our swatches over here? Okay, so this is our salt and pepper. Here is the silver. I want you to see that salt and pepper really well. Look at how pretty. Salt and pepper is limited, and we do not have it in the 6 inches, now sold out. Here is our silver. This is now sold out in the 6 inch. Here's dark red, soft black, darkest brown, medium warm brown, light ash brown, brown blonde balayage, dark ash blonde. We have the golden blonde, the medium blonde balayage, and the light golden blonde. The choices are the 6 inch, the 10 inch, and the 14 inch.
And the 40.
We have 330 in the 14 inch, And we are last call in the soft black, silver, salt, and pepper. If you go to QVC.com, you can get the 4-inch, but is it a different item number for the 4-inch? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. So if they put in this item number, though, the 4-inch will be there, which is right there, and you're looking at the 4-inch style. Perfect. Is that a newer to the collection?
It's a new one. That's the new Susie. But speaking of Susie, who we're going to get to in a second, just came out trying to copy my look. I mean,
so
Susie,
she started in the 4,
and now she has the 6. On.
Perfect.
So this is the 6-inch. So what I do want to say is the 6-inch comes parted down the middle.
Okay.
Traditionally, these come parted down the middle, except for the 4-inch and the wavy ones we'll get into. There are online, you'll see on the website, we show you how to change them and to change the part. We're here with Teresa, who's wearing the 10-inch, who's been the designer with me with Hairdo for 21 years.
Oh, really?
All great things Hairdo.
I didn't know that.
And I was adamant Teresa was on air, but if you go online on .com, once you get yours, take it out of the box, shake it, try it on, live with it a little bit, but go and look at our how-to videos to how to change the part and how to care for it. But take a look at Teresa.
And this is the 10-inch?
This is the 10-inch.
Okay.
Classic posh bob.
Oh,
if you take a look, Teresa has a bit of a brighter red, but because you're putting our piece just on the top, this becomes the color. So again, choose the color that you've always wanted to be. And then if you tilt down the top of your head, Teresa, you can see, take a look at how natural that looks. You can't see where her hair is, where our hair begins. Really natural. All of the hand-tied filament just in that area looks like natural hair. You wouldn't know that that was not her own hair.
No, you wouldn't. I mean, she's another person I was talking to, just like as close as I am on live TV to her, and
we were nervous when you came in because you're in the hair family.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Well,
it's your business.
My mom's a cosmetologist. I grew up around here. I love anything that brings confidence. And I was saying to Ken,
absolutely.
Nowadays, it's like every red carpet, half of the celebrities are wearing hair pieces. You know, like I love that now it's like not taboo anymore. It's
we've been doing
we
this to
deserve
women
this
for years.
Yeah.
And what we did when we were doing that, putting these things on women and not talking about it, is people at home, when they saw that, it made them feel like, wow, why don't I have that kind of hair?
Yeah.
Well, you can have that kind of hair, and that was one of the reasons that we wanted to do this, and I didn't do the long extensions like I've always done before, is I wanted really natural, realistic hair cuts and lengths for women that had for everyday hair, and that's what this is.
And every day is our runway.
Every day,
yes,
every day is your red carpet. Teresa's gonna dazzle us and show off now. She's gonna take it off and put it back on.
Oh, this is awesome. I love to see this, because I wanted to ask, when she put, like, to achieve what she looks like tonight, did she do anything to it?
There's nothing to the piece and nothing to her own hair.
Okay, so
take it out, brush it.
Brush it.
Take it out, shake it, brush it, feel it, really get used to it, get to know it. Set it on top of your head before you clip it into place to get accustomed to where you want to wear it. See if you want to wear it all the way to the front or see if you want to wear it all the way back. Most women really, struggle with the thickness in this area. We've covered the recedes now. There's a special tab that will bring that down, and thinness just in the crown. So now you can have that confidence. Go ahead, Teresa. Do your thing.
Okay, I'll do my thing. Just have to make sure I do the middle.
Do you need a mirror, honey? There's one. Okay, there's one right here if you want.
I got it.
Okay. And then where's she setting this? Like, how do you know where you should be placing this?
Before you start to clip it and put it on top of your head and move it around and get it to where it feels comfortable and looks right for you. Everybody's head shape is, look how quick that was and how great that looks in just a matter of moments. Here, obviously not in front of a reel.
And she's clipped them all in? She's
clipped them all in. It's all in place. It's not going to go anywhere. And then brush it. I like to brush them out, change the parting if you want. You can go online and see how to, but I really recommend that you put them on, you experiment with them, you play with them. Use a couple of bobby pins or a headband until you get confident to wear them out, but really you have to test drive them.
If you want to heat style to 350, you can.
Yes. Heat style up to 350.
You said use your products if you want.
Use your styling products. Hairspray's okay. There's a video on QVC.com on how to wash them and clean them.
We have a special something coming up at midnight here that you can use on these as just a heads up.
Well, a special something that I love too, and I actually did the shoots for.
You did?
Can I say who it is?
Yeah, say it.
It's Dyson is coming up at midnight, you guys. I just walked past and I was like, hey.
It's cool.
I just did the promo shoots and a bunch of stuff for them. Dyson, I'm a huge Dyson fan, but you can definitely use them. Ashley here has amazing hair, and this is about the length of her own hair.
I see her with her hair all the time. I would just think this was her hair. Like, it's so realistic. Like, I
So
think
realistic,
this is and
so
I think-
natural.
Here's the thing, just so you know about Ken, your life is insane. You are never even home. You're always
No.
somewhere around the world with the many celebrities who you work with who have been really like so long time. They're good friends of
Oh,
yours. They're almost like
absolutely.
family.
18, 20 plus
Spain,
years.
France.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like this is,
London
you have a ton of
tomorrow.
extra time.
Yes.
You know, you're doing this because